Hi, in this tutorial I want to talk to you about the use of simple past, passive voice, and present perfect. I brought a paper where I talk about my travels, and I want you to make examples of simple past, present perfect, and passive voice according to the paper I brought. Let's begin with simple past. Simple past is used when we talk about a situation that happens in a determined time. Let's see. I went to Carlsbad. The structure for using simple past is to write the subject, in this case is I, the verb is went, the past of go, and we can use a location, an object, or a time. Another example, I brought the sentence, in 1640, Parral was declared. In this case, the time goes first, 1640. The subject is Parral and the action or the verb was declared. In another sentence I brought, I visit the Basilica of Guadalupe. We have the subject, the verb, and the object or the location. Talking about passive voice, we use passive voice when we want to emphasize the object, and then we say who did the action. Let me show you an example. In my paper, I use the sentence, Parral was founded by Juan Rangel de Biesma in 1631. Parral is the location, is the object or the location. The action was found. Who did the action? Juan Rangel de Biesma did the action. Juan Rangel de Biesma founded Parral. Alright? So we can say the structure may change. We can use first the object, then the action, then the subject, and we can continue with the location, time, or the time. Another example I use in my paper is the phrase, in 1640, Parral was declared capital of the world of silver by the King of Spain. In 1640 is the time, Parral is the object or the place, was declared is the verb, capital of the world of silver is part of the object, and who did the action? The King of Spain. Finally, I'm going to talk about present perfect. Present perfect is used to talk about actions that have happened but with no specific time. We use an auxiliary, the auxiliary have, and let me show you some example about this. In my paper, I use the sentence, I have traveled to many places. We use the verb to be has the subject is I, then the auxiliary have, then the verb in past participle, and then the object or the location where I have traveled to many places. Another example is the sentence, my wife has born in Parral. The subject is my wife, The auxiliary changed to has because my wife is a third person. Born is the verb in past participle, and the location is Parral. Later, friends, have a nice vacations.